D'Angelo Russell. D'Angelo Russell, born February 23, 1996, nicknamed is an American professional basketball player for the Los Angeles Lakers of the National Basketball Association, NBA. He was selected as a McDonald's All-American in 2014 and played college basketball for the Ohio State Buckeyes. He was selected second overall in the 2015 NBA draft by the Lakers. Playing point guard, Russell was named to the NBA All-Rookie Second Team with the Lakers in 2016. He was traded to the Brooklyn Nets in 2017 and received his first All-Star selection in 2019. In the 2019 offseason, he joined the Golden State Warriors via a sign-and-trade deal and was then traded to the Minnesota Timberwolves at the 2020 trade deadline. 3 years later, he was traded back to the Lakers at the 2023 trade deadline. High school and college career. Russell attended Central High School in Louisville, Kentucky as a freshman in 2010-11 before transferring to Montverde Academy in Montverde, Florida for his sophomore season. In 2014, he helped Montverde win back-to-back high school national tournament championships playing alongside Ben Simmons. He later played in the McDonald's All-American Game and Jordan Brand Classic. Russell committed to Ohio State on June 7, 2013, choosing the Buckeyes over Louisville, Michigan State, and North Carolina. Russell was rated by Rivals.com as a 5-star recruit. Russell played 1 season of college basketball for the Ohio State Buckeyes. On January 9, 2015, he recorded a career-high 14 rebounds in a win over Maryland, later scoring a career-high 33 points in a win over Northwestern on January 21. On February 8, in a 79-60 win over Rutgers, Russell recorded a triple-double with 23 points, 11 rebounds, and 11 assists. This was the first triple-double recorded by an Ohio State freshman. During the NCAA tournament, Russell scored 28 points in a 75-72 overtime win over VCU. However, the Buckeye season ended the following round with a 73-58 loss to Arizona. Russell earned the Jerry West Award and he was named a consensus first-team All-American, as well as first-team All-Big Ten and Big Ten Freshman of the Year. In 35 games for Ohio State in 2014-15, Russell averaged 19.3 points, 5.7 rebounds, 5.0 assists, and 1.6 steals in 33.9 minutes per game. On April 22, 2015, Russell declared for the NBA draft, foregoing his final 3 years of college eligibility. He was touted by many scouts and reporters to be one of the top prospects in the 2015 draft. Professional career. On June 25, 2015, Russell was selected by the Los Angeles Lakers with the 2nd overall pick in the 2015 NBA draft. In his debut for the Lakers in their season opener on October 28, 2015, Russell recorded 4 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists in just under 26 minutes in a 112-111 loss to the Minnesota Timberwolves. On December 4, he recorded his first career double-double with 16 points and 10 rebounds in a 112-111 loss to the Atlanta Hawks. On January 7, 2016, he scored 11 of his 27 points in the fourth quarter of the Lakers' 118-115 loss to the Sacramento Kings. Russell participated in the 2016 Rising Stars Challenge, where he recorded 22 points and 7 assists in Team USA's win over Team World. On March 1, he set career highs with 39 points and 8 three-pointers in a 107-101 win over the Brooklyn Nets. His 39 points were the most by any rookie in 2015-16 and the most by a Lakers rookie in a regular season game since Elgin Baylor had 55 in March 1959. His 8 three-pointers broke Nick Van Exel's previous rookie Laker record of 6 in a single game. He finished the 2015-16 season leading the Lakers and all rookies in steals per game and became the youngest player to hit 130 three-pointers in a season. He subsequently earned NBA All-Rookie Second Team honors. In the Lakers season opener on October 26, 2016, Russell scored 20 points in a 120-114 win over the Houston Rockets. On November 15th, he scored a then-season-high 32 points in a 125-118 win over the Nets. He missed time between November and January with knee and calf injuries. On January 31st, he recorded his second career double-double with 22 points, a career-high 10 assists and 7 rebounds in his return from a 3-game absence with a pair of mild leg injuries, helping the Lakers defeat the Denver Nuggets by a score of 120-116. He set a new career high for assists with 11 against the Washington Wizards the following game on February 2nd. On March 19th, he scored a career-high 40 points in a 125-120 loss to the Cleveland Cavaliers. On June 22, 2017, Russell was traded, along with Timofey Mozgov, to the Brooklyn Nets. In Russell's debut for the Nets in their season opener on October 18, 2017, Russell had 30 points and 5 assists in a 140-131 loss to the Indiana Pacers. On October 31st, he scored a season-high 33 points in a 122-114 loss to the Phoenix Suns. On November 17th, he underwent arthroscopic surgery on his left knee and was subsequently ruled out indefinitely. He returned to action against the Miami Heat on January 19th, playing 14 minutes after missing 32 games. He went 0-for-5 from the field in a 101-95 win. On January 31st, in his best performance since knee surgery, Russell scored 22 points in a 116-108 win over the Philadelphia 76ers. On February 14th, he recorded 18 points and 9 assists off the bench in a 108-103 loss to the Indiana Pacers, becoming the first Nets player to notch 15-plus points and 5-plus assists off the bench in 3 straight games since Orlando Woolridge in 1986-87. On February 22nd, he started for the first time since November 11th and scored 19 points on 7 of 16 shooting in a 111-96 loss to the Charlotte Hornets. On February 27th, he had a 25-point effort in a 129-123 loss to the Cleveland Cavaliers. On March 13th, he scored 24 of his 32 points in the first quarter of the Nets' 116-102 loss to the Toronto Raptors. Russell's 24 points in the first quarter were the most by a Net in the opening period since Vince Carter's 24 on April 4, 2005, against Boston. On March 23rd, he recorded his first career triple-double with 18 points, 13 assists, and 11 rebounds in a 116-112 loss to the Raptors. Russell's triple-double was the first for the Nets since Terrence Williams had won against Chicago on April 9, 2010. On July 7, 2019, Russell, Shabazz Napier, and Travion Graham were traded to the Golden State Warriors as part of a sign-and-trade package for Kevin Durant. On November 8, Russell scored a career-high 52 points on 37 shots in a 125-119 overtime loss to the Minnesota Timberwolves. During his lone season on Golden State, Russell averaged a career-high 23.6 points per game. On February 6, 2020, Russell was traded to the Minnesota Timberwolves along with Jacob Evans and Omari Spellman for Andrew Wiggins, a 2021 protected future first-round draft pick, Jonathan Kuminga, and a future second-round draft pick. He debuted for Minnesota 4 days later, recording 22 points and 5 assists in a 137-126 loss to the Toronto Raptors. On February 23rd, he sat out the first game of a back-to-back against the Denver Nuggets to rest his sore knee. Since the game was nationally televised on NBA TV, the visiting Timberwolves were deemed to have violated the NBA's policy against resting healthy players and fined $25,000, becoming the first team to be fined since the policy was instituted in 2017. On February 24, 2022, Russell led the Timberwolves to a 119-114 victory over the Memphis Grizzlies by scoring a season-high 37 points, along with 9 assists. In the play-in game on April 12, 2022, Russell scored 29 points to lead them to a victory over the Los Angeles Clippers after Karl Anthony Towns fouled out with 7 minutes left to go. On November 13, 2022, Russell scored a season-high 30 points and delivered 12 assists, shooting 11 of 13 from the field, including 4 of 5 from beyond the arc in a 129-124 win over the Cleveland Cavaliers. On February 9, 2023, Russell was traded back to the Los Angeles Lakers. On February 11th, Russell made his Lakers return, putting up 15 points, 5 rebounds, and 6 assists in a 109-103 win over his former team and the reigning champions Golden State Warriors. On April 28th, Russell recorded a career playoff-high 31 points in a 125-85 Game 6 win against the Memphis Grizzlies in the 2023 NBA Playoffs Western Conference First Round. On January 29, 2024, Russell was fined $15,000 for kicking the game ball into the spectator stands. The incident occurred following the conclusion of the Lakers' 145-144 double overtime victory over the Golden State Warriors 2 days prior at Chase Center. On March 8, Russell scored a season-high 44 points, grabbed 6 rebounds, and delivered 9 assists, alongside a game-winning floater in a 123-122 victory against the Milwaukee Bucks. On March 22, in a game against the Philadelphia 76ers, Russell broke a tie with Nick Van Exel for the most three-pointers made in a single season by a player in Lakers franchise history, with 184. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the life story of Tina Charles. We hope you enjoyed learning more about this talented and remarkable athlete. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more content on your favorite athletes and sports personalities. Until next time, stay tuned for more exciting videos on our channel. Take care, and we'll see you soon.